want to preface this by saying I'm a big Tim Pool fan. Um, I watch him almost every night when I can, if I'm not falling asleep by that time, because I'm working class guy. I'm a carpenter. Uh, but I was watching him tonight, and he had the was a Freedom Caucus guy on, and he was talking about the fraud and stuff like that. Well, so I think he's narrowly defining things. I mean, he's got a good point. I think he doesn't know how to think laterally. Like I said, I think he's a very intelligent guy. I don't want to insult him, but I did have a problem with this that I wanted to address. So they're saying like the guy said something about the signatures not matching. Well, that is fraud. I mean, I don't know how else you want to define that. That's fraud. If you give me a check or someone gives me a check and I sign your name to it, that's fraud. I legitimately defrauded the process. That's fraud, dude. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's fraud. So that is, and the other process is not. So he's saying, well, you got to work within that system. Well, let's change the system. Let's go back to in-person voting. There's other ways to do it. You just think of what you get tunnel vision, and you think of one way to do things about how people already changed it. Well, let's change it back. Get enough people on your side. Say, this is why we need it. I don't know what needs to happen to make people want to vote in person again, but when you have to do that, I mean, what's got to happen? I don't know. There's certain things, but don't just keep saying work within that system. I mean, one thing maybe the Republicans do have is integrity. So, and I know people don't worry about integrity stuff. Like, I work with Mennonite and Amish guys. They don't vote. I mean, I hope, and I've been trying to talk to them forever because they're more conservative anyway. They have kids, they're married at 20, have one partner, and they're great individuals, but they don't vote. You know why? Because they don't believe there's some crazy non-party, some resistance in it that they've explained to me, but it's not clear and as simple as you think. I mean, you sit there, you went off one. Oh my God, a 10-minute spiel of this is how you got to work, dude. Some things, integrity, and you've talked about your integrity and your morals and your principles. But sometimes do we believe in them, or it's just you need to win first? So principles and morals and reality, and I know we got to win. I mean I know because it's important for the government. But there's a lot of things in there, and for you not to see the nuance in half of that is so crazy to me. It is absolutely insane. We have to work better, and you got to work within it. So I see you're pointing this stuff out, and it's a good thing you're pointing out. Well, that means some things we might have to change. You might have to. So what do we do to actually validate the signatures and the signatures to throw out the ballot? So we have to put those processes in place. There's more to it than just work their system. I mean, cheat the way you can, or whatever however you want to put it. It just defies logic that's how you go. And then the Libertarian Party. So what are we doing with them? So how are they going to benefit us? Do you think you really got fighters there? I told you when I was in the military and I was in the Army, and then I went to sales, and I told them I want management to fight for me like I'd fight for them, like I'd fight for my people. That's what you want, Walter. You want someone to fight for you, not just coast along. And these debates we have, I mean, I'll go on more and more about it later, but it just blows my mind that he has no lateral movement in his opinion. He's just, like I said, I think he's a smart guy and means, but he can't think outside. He gets in these things where he can't think outside of himself or actually have a conversation. I mean, the guy telling you that the signatures didn't match and stuff. Well, that's fraud, dude. That's fraud.